First off, just got to thank everybody that worked. Tournaments like that don't come together without a lot of people volunteering and do a lot of work. Larry Hamilton really set up all the table workers, so thanks to him. And then Dan Summerhays, Kerry Ramsey, and Riley Schrader pretty much ran all the track wrestling and everything. So we appreciate what they did for us, and Travis and his crew got everything set up. So when you do a tournament like that, you certainly can't do it alone. So we appreciate all the help those guys put forward and made the tournament run smooth. I think we were out of there by 4 o'clock. So when you get that kind of early day, things ran well. As far as how we competed, they said we had one champ. Had 3 other guys in the finals. You want guys to win titles. I mean that's really what we do it for. Levi's in a situation where he wrestled this guy a couple weeks ago, and the guy beat him pretty handily. He's up 4-2 going in the third period, and the guy picked top, which is the best position, and we couldn't get away. Ended up getting turned, and then he loses the match. So that tells me a couple things. One, we got to be able to get off bottom, or 2, we got to be able to score more points, up on our feet. He got to his legs pretty easy a couple times, but just got to work on building. Who else was in the finals? That's bad. I got to think about it. Basil. Basil's wrestling in a match. He wrestles a lot of close matches, but he stopped wrestling on the edge. You can never anticipate that they're going to blow the whistle, or they're going to stop it, or I'm out of bounds. It's a valuable lesson for him. Hopefully, it's one that he changes now. You can't get to that edge and stop wrestling. That's kind of what happened. They're close to the end of the second period. And he's kind of on the edge, and I think he anticipated that they were going to blow the whistle, or time was going to be out or whatever, and he stopped wrestling, and he gave up a takedown, which ended up being the deciding thing. So one is he can't wrestle matches that close time and time again. We got to get him to open up a little bit more, and definitely not stop wrestling. I mean, holy cow, that's it. We never talk about stopping wrestling. We talk about wrestling. Even when we come in our wrestling room, if we have a guy against the wall, it's not like we stop and tell him, okay, well, we can come back to the center. We keep wrestling on that wall. So he knows that, and hopefully it's something that was a valuable experience for him. And then Blaze got second also. Wrestled a guy that's from Michigan State that's ranked pretty high, and the guy's a monster. I don't know if anybody saw him, but dang, he's a big heavyweight. And he took it to Blaze pretty good, but I see a lot of improvement there. We had a lot of other guys win a lot of matches. I always like it when guys come back and get third. I think that's very important for us to see in a tournament. If a guy gets beat, how do they react to that? Do they feel sorry for themselves, or do they come back? And I thought some guys came back well. We got some young guys who are trying to figure some things out, and this was kind of a test a little bit to see who we're going to take to Midlands, because we get 15 spots at Midlands, and we got to figure out, one, who's healthy, and get them healthy and get them ready for Midlands, and then where do we still have some weight classes up in the air. And right now I think we got quite a few weight classes that are still up in the air, and we got a lot of guys who are pushing to make that guy better, or to be the guy. So I know we'll send 15 to Midlands. Right now I'm not sure who the 15 will be. I know some people are probably like, well, where the heck was everybody at? Where are these guys? Well, how come some of these guys aren't wrestling? And there's a lot of reasons why some of these guys aren't wrestling. Some of them they're little dings that need to be taken care of, and now we have some time to heal because we have 3 weeks in between the competition. Some guys need to take care of school, and some guys, this isn't the end all. The UNI Open is not going to be the deciding factor on how we do at the national tournament. So we got to be smart with some guys. Got to sit some guys because that's what they need, and get everybody healthy. Healthy physically and mentally. And this will be a good break for our guys to get home a little bit. And then we step back on campus the day after Christmas, and we get ready for Midlands a couple days later. So these guys will be away a little bit, but they have things built up so much that it doesn't matter. We've been working for so long. Some guys are like, well, they get worried because I'm not in the same regiment that I was, and it doesn't really matter. These guys are so built in their shape, in their strength, that a little time away is really what's needed right now. So they'll get that this week and next week, and then we'll get back at it and look forward to having a great Midlands tournament, because it'll be a good event for us. It's you know, it's a great tournament. There's some weight classes that are extremely stacked, and I know we got guys that we want to score a lot of points. You know, we want to score a lot of points there. So, any questions?